Score 50 points in that defeat. Florida State wins the opening tip, and we're underway.
I'll tell you one thing, when looking at the stats preparing for the game, Obi, you look at the stats, no one plays 30 minutes a game for Florida State, so they should have fresh legs coming down the stretch of the season.
Very deep team. Leonard Hamilton believes that's to his club's advantage. Ojo with a touch. Right back out to Isaac, one of the great freshmen in the league, but off the window, and that won't drop.
Both these teams were trying to get that double bye when they get into the ACC tournament.
How about this? Only the second time that Florida State has played Duke as the higher-ranked team in FSU history.
Wow. They started off so great this year as we talked about the 12-game winning streak.
Bernard denied by Ojo. Slaps that one out of play. The big set got louder. Although Indiana was something early in the season, too, and they played North Carolina. Here's Tatum straight on, but too strong. And Jefferson picks off the rebound. Nice lead-in shot there by Jones. Tips in his own miss. Very athletic play.
Nice play right there by Jones. The tip in. Senior day today. Neil Jefferson, Jones playing their last game at Cameron Indoor.
Ojo on the low block. Could be an entertaining duel with Jefferson. Got the shot up there, but a misfire. Isaac, yes.
Offensive rebound should be a strength. Jefferson's been playing hurt. There's no way he's playing at 100% since he came back. Look at that speed.
To Miami, but a season-low 50 points.
Facilitator gets the ball to the right people. They're not playing that game. But don't take
for a big chunk of the season. Here's Mann outside the three.
Tried to show a little half-court trap, then rotated back into a man.
Isaac. Jones sticking right with him. He's an outstanding defender. Here's Rattan Mays, one of the better assist men in America, let alone the ACC. His fall-away jumper won't go.
Okay, one thing, there's a real bounce to the step for two.
And Jackson, he bounced all the way through, but not there for him.
He had a great drive, just didn't complete the play. Didn't get the good angle.
Now Florida State facing their 9th nationally ranked opponent. So far, Dick, they're 6-2 against that field.
They'd like to go 2-zip against Duke.
Mann fires, yes, and he'll knock in a three.
Wide open. Coming off a 2-game winning streak right now. Florida State, they've been a little up and down. And when you talk about them in the last month or so, we had them in Notre Dame game, and they ripped them apart.
They really did, and I think that's the way the ACC has been. One of the reasons it's been so fascinating to watch. You know, you're really not looking at one team, one school having an absolute grip. Look what happened in North Carolina last night against Virginia.
Well, tempo. A week ago, they played high-powered offense. They routed Virginia.
Jones with another tip off his miss, but couldn't hit it.
Last night, controlled the tempo right from the start, Virginia. When they do that, they're tough to beat.
Man, he can be very explosive. That's a wild shot, though. Ojo back up. No!
You got to convert that. Got a new offensive glass, then came up empty.
And North Carolina held to 43 points. There's Jefferson all the way to the rack for an easy two.
Nice little cut by Jefferson. Defense broke down. Didn't see ball, you man. And he got himself a layup. You're right. Last night, North Carolina could not get going because Virginia controlled the whole time of that game.
Isaac, who hits 38%.
Better bounce to the step here than we had him against Notre Dame.
Tonight, that's going to be a walk.
In 14 years, that's the lowest total ever scored by a Roy Williams basketball team.
Florida State with an 8-6 lead early here at Cameron Indoor. They get it underneath. On the bounce, Smith can't connect. Good defense there on the back line for Duke.
Well, it was a hesitation. Should have went right up as soon as he caught the pass. Instead of pump faking 3 times, allowing the defense to rotate over.
Gerard off the fake.
He uses the ball fake as well as anybody in basketball. He uses that ball fake. He uses the jab step.
Allen had it knocked from behind.
Greatness of Duke basketball under Mike Krzyzewski and doing a solid job at Central Florida. He's come off a big win over Cincinnati.
Bernard with his first 2. Just recently went over 1,000 points in that Miami game. And Emil Jefferson is only 4 points away from doing that tonight. He could do it right here at home.
Well, one thing is that will not be Kennard's last basket.
Right. Airborne Rattan Mays getting it downstairs. Smith, Miami. At FSU on Saturday.
It's home. You're right. And they're 17-0 at home. Those fans should be out there in full force.
Been a little different team on the road, as you pointed out, 3-5 on the road. That's also Duke's road record, incidentally.
Well, I think it's most clubs. Nice little two-man game.
Jefferson to the other side of the iron. What a nice move there.
What a great look by. Unbelievable game. Watch it.
So congratulations, as Bacon is short. We'll see if he gets going tonight. Comes in averaging 17. Here's Jason Tatum, a 6'8" freshman. Had a rocky game against Miami. Most of the Blue
better beat Georgia Tech. Well, they win that game, it'll be a knockout. They'll be home against them.
My guess is Joe Lunardi's going to put him in this year. Smith on a low block. Wriggling. Blocked there by Jefferson. Here comes Allen now.
Got numbers, bounce pass.
Testing that ankle. Awkward shot there. And taken away by the Seminoles.
Should have thrown a little bounce pass to his left. He didn't see him. Didn't have vision of the open guy in the left lane. Florida State having a tough time scoring on the interior. Getting the ball inside. Nice backdoor cut.
And the stuff by Isaac, who has 7 quick points.
What I liked about Isaac right there, Obi, movement without the basketball. Cutting without the ball. So many stars have to have the ball in their hands to try and create a shot. He moved without the ball exceptionally well. I'm fired up here today, Obi.
Well, how is that unusual? Every day of your life you're fired up like this.
I love it here.
Allen trying to penetrate on the kick.
Oh, nice ball.
Here's Jones. Got a great look. And a nice save by Mann on the baseline to trigger here for Dwayne Bacon.
Nice
Smith,
play.
Isaac, and that's going to be an offensive back. It goes to Moonlight.
Moonlight couldn't believe it.
You and Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty got a raw deal. They give a guy the wrong envelope.
Yeah, he did. That was unfortunate. Great ceremony to that point, I thought. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought Timberlake was out of this world.
Incredible. Incredible. He should host that.
Yeah, I think he'd be a great host. Great idea, Ruby. I like that.
Giles plucks that rebound. Harry Giles, 6'10" freshman. He was the most talked about of this elite class of freshmen coming in. Has not been able to deliver that. 5 points, 4 rebounds a game.
Well, tough luck. He's had like 3 major surgeries. Really tough situation.
Yep, really awful knee situation. The one-hander by Jackson will drop. Well, you got to like this kid. I think on almost any other team in America, he would be playing a ton of minutes. Here at Duke, he's backing up at the point guard spot, but he can be a lead guard for anybody.
Oh, he's good.
So much on the line because they have a chance to tie North Carolina for the ACC title when the regular season comes to an end. Here's Isaac. He's had the hot hand.
This might be the only time when North Carolina's rooting for Florida, rooting right now for Duke.
Ojo can't get it to go. The tip, that won't fall.
Having a tough time on the interior, converting. You think North Carolina's standing up right now? They're cheering for Duke.
Maybe.
Don't bet on it.
That's
The effects from that tripping incident, what he created in terms of a really tough situation for himself everywhere he goes, I think played a part in his game.
Entry pass in the lane. The hook shot will not drop. Kumaji, but they get it back. Kumaji's another 7-footer. He's 7'4" from Chad. Always seems that Leonard Hamilton has at least 1 or 2 7-footers. Allen takes the hit after a...
Trying to pros, having fresh players, one of a kind, never getting a rhythm, a flow offensively.
Well, very purposely done by Leonard Hamilton. He's talking about it today. He said, I want to play about 11 guys in the first 12 minutes. Allen, that one around and out from three-point land. But it can have an adverse effect at times, and Leonard knows that. He'll be off the front of the iron. No good by Isaac, who has been cooking early.
Yeah, Isaac really wants the ball tonight. He's very aggressive.
Tatum stumbling through the lane. They're on pace to be the highest scoring team at Florida State in 24 years.
Doing a lot of screen and rolls.
Isaac, that's a walk.
From home is very difficult. What a lead from top to bottom. It's the best.
Best in the country.
John Swafford's got to be on cloud 9 for what the coaches have brought to the ACC in basketball from top to bottom.
Jackson outside the 3. Now in the blue. And denied by Kumaji.
Trying to challenge the 7'4" guy.
Rattan Mays. Nice in for 2.
Nice little open court play. He and his daddy, both 1,000-point scorers at the collegiate level. Dad played at Florida State.
And Leonard Hamilton says, you know, sometimes I'm playing him 35, 36 minutes. I'd like to get him a breather. Just can't afford to do it. He's too good with the basketball.
His teams use those screen and rolls.
So good with the ball. He leads the ACC in assist to turnover ratio and just really playing some of the best basketball of his career. And I asked him what's been different lately. He said, I'm watching a ton of film, and I feel like I know my guys and I know this team so well. I know where everybody's.
Kamaji at the line, which is a real struggle for him. Yeah, very much a project, and 0 for 2 at the line.
It's got to get a little bit more rotation, a little more arc on the shot.
Neither team shooting the lights out. Florida State 5 of 17, Duke 5 of 16. On a high post, Jefferson. See if they get Kennard going. Not here. Taken away by the Seminoles. They want to run.
They do run. Poor angle. Had no angle right there.
Couldn't get his finger. 5 turnovers apiece here in the early going. About 9 minutes to go in the first half at Cameron.
Place is always electric when I've been here. It's my first trip here this year.
That's incredible.
I know.
Almost in the March sticky.
I couldn't believe it.
Tatum.
Dude, I really believe that. And I told it to Leonard, we were talking before the game. I mean, they want to avoid going into Chapel Hill with a 3-game losing streak, and the potential to get a loss there would make it 4 in a row going to the tournament. That's a no-no if you're a Duke team.
Tournament going to be in Brooklyn. Talking about the ACC tournament. That one airmailed by Jackson with a foul.
Producer would want me to show it. I would prove it. Oh, gee. Between my phone and my contact, there's nothing worse than watching me on my knees, scrubbing the floor, looking for a contact.
That's some visual. It's in Mays. Tricky dribble.
He's going to look to score more. Turn it over right there.
Tatum did a great job to stick with him and force the turnover.
Sloppy play going on out here. Sloppy.
Tatum wants the long jumper.
That's not sloppy. That's silky smooth. That says stardom all over his chest. S-T-A-R-D-O-M. I could even spell that. It's 2 syllables.
The National Gatorade Player of the Year in high school out of St. Louis. Florida State suddenly down by 5.
Got to be careful right now that Duke doesn't go on one of those magical runs.
Witsan Mays with a pull-up and swishes in a 2-pointer.
Now we expect a veteran player to make big shots. He had one of the greatest moments ever for a collegian. Tell him, Obi.
Well, in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds, he scored 30 points. I've never seen that done. Not before, not since. I don't know if anyone will equal that. Jones, big-time block by Kamaji.
Played in high school, also was a wide receiver. I will find Frank, but let me tell you this.
It's a victory you could find your phone.
Adam's getting up there to hit. He says, Dickie V, you got Duke tomorrow. I want to go. I thought he was joking. Then a bat boy ran over with his number.
Right.
And he came. He brought a bat, autograph.
Tatum in and out.
He brought balls through autograph, gave him to John Jackson.
Oh, he's a great player. Love watching him track a fly ball. He's as good as it gets.
4 gold gloves.
Yes.
And what a bat.
Duke with a 3-point lead on Florida State. Jones back for Jefferson. Shot clock down to 13. Kennard to his left. A floater. Yes.
He is such a terrific scorer. He has really got great scoring ability. Left go to right. Great free throw shooter. He's having.
Florida State guys, they want to get out and run and move on offense. I love what assistant coach Dennis Gates just told me. He said, we're stuck in a walkathon right now. We've let them slow us down. We got to find a way to get easy points in transition and putbacks.
I think Kamaji showing that he still has a long way to go on the offensive end. Great gift from Tatum. Jefferson will finish that.
Nice little pass by Tatum.
We'll see how the Seminoles come out of this timeout. Leonard Hamilton getting that TO to try and stop this run. Bacon on the spin. And
has Bacon scored yet?
0.
Absolutely. I mean, mid-season, I had him as one of the best in mid-season. Then he went into a little up-and-down scenario.
Comes in averaging 17 a game. He's been a top 20 finalist for the John Wooden Award most of the season. Jackson. Strong move to the hole and 2.
I love his driving ability. He's an explosive athlete. Great first step. He knows where he wants to go, and he knows how to finish.
Getting some serious minutes. Grayson Allen did not start with that ankle injury coming off.
Mike D'Antoni's done with that club. Harden's been terrific.
Bacon, tough shot, no. Rebound, foul and one. He'll be at the line.
Thanks a lot, Obi. Hey, I wasn't around to present too many of those jerseys. I didn't get a chance to put the sugar in my coffee.
I knew you and Frank went a long way back.
I met him later. I don't have the photo, but I have another one later at a concert.
Tatum, little bump. Tried the window, but he'll be at the line for two. Bit of trouble here with 4:55.
People might not, but I would put him on in a heartbeat. Sure, he's been terrific for Louisville. And Bonzi Colson, he would be my MVP. He's been a double-double machine in this conference.
You and I saw him have a spectacular game at Notre Dame at South Bend.
Absolutely.
That was against Florida State, in fact.
He's had many.
Way downtown, that one won't go for Kofor. Rebounded by Ojo.
Ojo gives him another opportunity. One-on-one on the inside. Nice play.
Dropped in by Kofor, the 6'8" junior out of Atlanta, his first basket.
You know, Kofor and Jacquez Smith are guys that were starters and had injuries. So you got guys on the bench who've been played starter minutes prior to this year.
Poke from behind on Allen, trying to get it back. It was off his fingers. We'll reveal who those guys are. We'll show you the pictures.
I don't know who they are, so I never saw them before.
The 10, Mays airborne off the backboard, no.
Making shots, Brick City, USA. He's so smooth, Tatum. Out of St. Louis. I'm going to be at Bernie Nicholas's show. He does a great job on St. Louis. Columnist as well.
Tatum, tough move, no. Rebound tip controlled by Duke in his second effort. New shot clock. Tatum back out for Jones. Kennard driving the paint. That hung on the iron and tipped in by Jefferson.
Jefferson with a nice little tip in. You can even see the way he runs up and down the floor. That he favors that leg a little. The foot.
8 and 7 for Jefferson. The graduate from Philadelphia.
They need him badly. They cannot win a national title if he's not playing.
Floated pass, picked off. Poor effort there. Tatum on the run, slicing, and foul on the play. That's an intentional.
Unbelievable effort.
17 double-doubles for Colson.
Out of bounds, so this can be really a tough stretch here for Florida State.
Slide Jackson in for Jefferson. I think you're so right about Jefferson, too. Before the bone bruise, he was having an all-America kind of a year.
He was dominant. He was absolutely dominant.
I mean, he was a double-double waiting to happen every single night. Here's Jackson, and a lot of iron, but off it falls.
He did not play in the first game when they were beaten by Florida State by about 16. Florida State broke it open late.
Bacon just lost it on the way up. It's been that kind of half for the Seminoles. Here's Kennard. He banks it in.
Are the banks open in Durham? The banks must be open in Durham. Wow.
I was happy to see him smile, because he certainly didn't call it, but he'll take the triple. And a big momentum shift these last few minutes for number 17 Duke. And they continue to play. Ojo. And who will get the hot hand here for the Seminoles? They need one badly here. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Right in front of the shot clock. That one will not fall.
Handles the ball better than most people believe as well when you think of Kennard. Look at that drive.
Hard drive.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He will be a star. That kid will be a star at Duke. Jackson. Yes, sir. Not Reggie Jackson. Frank Jackson.
That's a 9-0 run. Jackson has 8. Florida State kind of falling apart here, and a shove from behind. Rookie played a lot of minutes early when the big three were on the bench. Nice touch there. That one will drop in. Florida State desperate for a basket. They get that one from Angola Rodas.
Played a lot of bodies. Play 11 people. Look at Jackson. He's getting better and better at the right time of the year.
Under a minute before halftime here at Cameron Indoor. Jefferson.
See, Jefferson doesn't have the explosion he had earlier this year.
Tatum's got plenty, though.
Oh, he's got lots of it.
Shot clock at 5. He'll fire it long range, around and out. On the move, Walker just lost his footing, lost the ball, too.
Out of control. Out of control.
Tatum. He gave it up. Picked off a foul as well, and it's actually tipped. Matt Jones going to the Duke bench with his second foul. So Florida State with a chance to grab a bucket right before the break and get a little bit of momentum, but Duke was threatening to run away and hide there for about 4 or 5 minutes.
Say, Obi, if they can come up with a big three here, get it down to 10, have a little bit of a life momentum.
Walker. Difficult shot, but he drops that one in.
Nice drive right there.
And a pick.
Oh, that was goal.
That would have counted.
Would have counted me any day of the week.
Let's go to Allison.
And guys, Emil Jefferson is the heart of this team defensively, and Duke really plays pleased with how they played on defense in that first half and the way they attacked the defensive boards. Offensively, though, they have to work harder and be stronger. They've got to cut harder. They've got to be strong catching the ball and catch it ready to shoot.
Tell you, Allison, they got to make shots. They shot so poorly. They didn't have good rhythm. They didn't have ball movement, as you said, and as Leonard told you as well. They just did not execute.
They made only 36% of their shots. The catch by Ojo, a dribble down. He converts.
Well, he's got to take advantage of that size inside, Obi. Look at the big mismatch size-wise.
You guys were both talking about Emil Jefferson and his impact. He almost had a double-double in the first half. 8 points and 8 rebounds. Jackson gets a nice clean look and buries the triple.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if you agree with me. I think that kid's headed for stardom. Stardom.
Absolutely. He was the co-MVP of last year's McDonald's All-American game.
He's got great elevation, explosiveness to the basket, and he can make perimeter shots.
Ojo again. That one dropped. Rebounded away by Tatum.
Tatum's got that long wingspan.
And can handle the rock as well. Jefferson finds the lane and draws that foul. It's 61%, and that one will roll in.
Paul Biancardi says they got incredible class coming in Duke as well, and they're not done recruiting yet.
Smith in close, no, and that'll go the other way.
Duke and Florida State.
Wow.
Wow.
Some list.
Not bad. He can play, though. Oh, but he's an instant in back, a one-and-done player. Saw a video of him, I was blown away.
Bernard with the shot clock down to 4 now. Tatum slamming on the brakes. Bernard beat everybody for the rebound. Here's Jackson's three. Boy, big tip of the cap to Luke Kennard. The rebound, the kick out. Jackson with the three. On the other end, Rattan Mays for the bucket.
Well, if I'm Jackson, I'm running over and giving a big hug to Kennard, because Kennard absolutely made that play, as you said, Obi. With the rebound, the great vision, the bounce pass. Kennard is complete. He's a complete player.
Yeah,
he's an All-American. I would say, if you're picking the 5 best today on the way they performed in college, forget about NBA.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? We're seeing the show by Frank Jackson. They cleared out for him. The kid is becoming a star. The kid, Mr. Jackson.
Rattan Mays again. Mays at the line. 1 of 2 for Rattan Mays. 44-28.
This is the kind of performance you want if you're Duke, especially heading to play North Carolina in a big showdown. Best rivalry in all of college basketball.
Trying to snap a 2-game losing skid.
Yep.
Kennard. Little air ball there in close. He thought he got fouled. Rattan Mays taking over now offensively for the Seminoles.
Well, he should do a little bit more of that. I've said it often. I told you, Obi, in other games. I think he's too unselfish. He is really bought into distributing the ball, finding people when he's got offensive talent to score.
We have seen him absolutely explode at times in his career. Jackson strong again for 2.
He's putting a show on, baby. Hey, America, learn the name. Frank Jackson. A star is born here tonight.
Smith bottled up the kick out. Isaac.
Shoot it.
Here's Mann. Too strong. Well, you feel like it's a danger zone for FSU. Reach it, but no foul on the play. Duke does come away with it.
Jackson has such great driving ability, confidence, swag. He believes he's bad, man. He's bad.
Matt Jones appears to be nicked up. Here's Jackson.
Oh! He said this like high school when he played in Utah. What a show he's putting on. Stealing the spot. Really showing his driving ability, his ability to shoot the three. Guy, by the way, made 5 threes against North Carolina.
Strong drive.
It is. They got 5 minutes on the clock to get this game. Getting beat's one thing, but getting pounded like we saw against Notre Dame and here is a different story. And at home, it's unique. They're 17-0.
Yep, unbeatable in Tallahassee. Different story on the road. Here's Tatum. Working on Isaac. Scoops it in.
Tell you what created the opportunity here for Tatum. The play of Jackson, the defense stayed with Jackson. Nobody gave help.
He was also a freshman at the line.
Good line. Looks like he's ready to play right now.
He looks locked in because of that tender ankle.
I want to make sure he's healthy, though, as you get into tournament time. You need your veteran players, guys that have been there, understand the pressure of the one and out.
Allen without a point so far in this one. That's going to be a blocking on the ESPN app. On 51-34. In for Kennard. He's been pretty quiet.
He's passed the ball well. He's done a lot of other good things on the floor. He's more than just a scorer.
And the noisiest guy for the Blue Devils tonight is wearing number 15. At the moment, Jackson on the bench. Jones back for Allen. Allen's only shooting 35% for the season. Great fake by Jones, and it's going to rattle out.
It's not on the senior. He's one of those glue guys. Plays great defense.
Blocked from behind by Tatum. And with some authority.
Where is Mr. Bacon? Where is Mr. Bacon?
Kofor in the paint with the left hand. Yes.
Nice strong move inside by Kofor. Bacon's got to show he's a star now. They need his help. They need his help badly. Only on 15, 13 on the clock.
He's been pretty invisible so far here tonight at Cameron Indoor.
Well, Duke did that also to Andrew White from out of Syracuse. He couldn't get a shot in the first second half.
Tan Mays wants to go strong. It rolls off the iron. Allen with the rebound.
You know, Florida State can get back to the game. Their star's got to give them a little lift.
Here's Tatum with the corner jumper. Caught all sorts of iron. That rim has been a little unkind to the Blue Devils here. On the run, Tan Mays slicing in.
You know, nice little transition right there. They got to make some things happen defensively. If Florida State wants to get in the game, they got to come up with some stops, and then Bacon's got to contribute something offensively.
Jefferson, 3 fakes, and he finishes.
No way he should have scored there with 2 people around him.
12 points tonight. Jefferson closing in on another double-double. The airborne shot off the window won't go for Walker. He hustles and plucks it from behind. He forced that one. Angola-Rodas with a miss. A double miss as Forrest came up empty. Florida State has missed about 12 layups tonight. Jefferson, that bone bruise in the right foot.
Jeff Cable told me before the game that Emil Jefferson has not been quite the same since that bone bruise that you just in the right place defensively. He said he is the kind of player that just carries this entire team through any adversity we have. I
really buy that. If you know the kid and you get a chance to meet him, he's that kind of player. He's the kind of kid you have great respect for.
And tonight he joined the 1,000-point club. A spin by Allen. Yes.
They haven't needed it, Grayson Allen tonight scoring because of what Jackson has done.
That was his first basket, his first 2 points. And yet they're working their magic tonight. Nicely done there. In close by Angola-Rodas, the 6'6 junior out of Findlay Prep.
Yeah, Rodas with the score. Angola-Rodas. You notice that Bacon's not in the lineup right now. He shot 1 for 3, 17 minutes. Did not really show any stardom at all. He's their key player.
Yep, and only 3 points tonight, averaging 17. And Florida State with the ball here, trailing by 17. Jump shot from the corner, and that one will swish in for Savoy, who makes 41% out there.
Yeah, Savoy's strength is the three-point shot. That's his great ability.
Out of Las Vegas.
I got to get him some shots. His dad played for Las Vegas.
Bacon on the bench right now in a key moment as the Seminoles try and resuscitate their chances. The bounce for Jones. He'll let fly. Got it.
Tough to get back in the game if you're not coming up with stops. If you look at Bacon, their star, sitting on a pine with a Pine City. You got to come up with stops.
FSU has played 12 different men in this game. Way downtown, off the back of the iron by Angola Rolas. You're not going to beat Duke by exchanging three-pointers because they're probably going to make more than you. They make more than anybody in the conference, about 8.5 a game.
Yeah, they're one of the better three-point shooting teams in America.
Strong moving close. That's how they're going to get it done with follow-ups like that by Trent Forrest.
Well, one thing is they're not quitting. They're playing hard. They're showing a lot of effort right there in that possession. But they got to show the effort here defensively. Got to stay in front of your guy. Can't let him beat you to the basket.
Under 10 to play here in a 15-point game. Jones baseline.
Oh, good ball movement.
Kennard into the paint with that floater. Follows it. Yes.
Strong with the left hand. He used the right hand twice, and he's come up short. He played quarterback, though, right-handed. They say he was a right-handed quarterback, and a good one.
He has 11. Rattan Mays going in strong and draws the foul. He'll Dick and can't connect on the three-point play. 62-47 Duke.
The whole rhythm and the flow right here, you see Duke seems to be total control. But you never know. Florida State can go on a spurt.
Jefferson, his defender went down, and he lost the ball.
They got the ball deflection.
Rattan Mays again with the penetration. Got it.
You see his scoring ability? You see his scoring ability? He's got great ability to get to the rim. And I think all year long, he's been really just happy being a facilitator and distributing the ball.
Bacon's been cold, but Rattan Mays.
I'm not happy with his performance. He's going to step up. I think when you talk about that Wendy's watch, Frank Mason, Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, Swanigan, those guys have been consistent basically all year.
Tatum on high, wants that paint. He banks it in. That's an NBA move.
What a great drive by Tatum. You know, I love what Chad Ford does. Does a great job, but I would go a little different in my picks. I would right now, when you look at Tatum, I'd have Tatum in my top 3.
Allen hit the deck. He was looking for a call there on the other end. And now coming into the offensive zone for the Duke Blue Devils with a 64-49 lead.
Well, Florida State decided to play small ball instead of playing all their big guys. I tell you, my top 3 guys, I love Jackson from Kansas, Lonzo Ball, and Tatum, and Fultz of Washington would be my 4th guy.
Allen bouncing for Kennard. A step back 3. Right in front of the shot clock. Picked off by FSU. Here they come. They've been going to the lane time and time again. They do it once more. Forrest for 2.
They're really driving to the basket. They got a big gap there. They're beating people one-on-one off the bounce. The question is, if they're going to really get back down 13, can't trade. You got to defend. You got to lock people up.
Thing there?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, it's really questionable from where we're sitting up here.
In the corner, Tatum. Lost it back to Allen. Here's Jones on a handoff, but can't connect from 3.
They got Bacon back on the floor now. Let's see what he can do here. 6 minutes left.
Savoy.
But the 2 guys were Nolan Smith, who's here as a, well, that's 20 again. Take the .9, and we round that sucker off.
Dickey, I had no idea. Well, this one's starting to tighten up a little bit all of a sudden. Duke on top 64-53.
They were really tight up if they're going to stop here and come back down and score.
Get some of their size back in the game. Isaac at 6'10". That one won't drop for Kennard and picked off by the Seminoles.
Here come the nose. Now here's where Bacon's got to show his ability.
Well, here's his shot on target.
He's got to show that ability. Make it a little interesting right now. Remember, Duke's lost 2 in a row. They don't want to lose that third heading to Chapel Hill.
It's a Florida State team that can really defend when they set their mind to it. And they have a little 7-0 run going.
They got Isaac's been real quiet, too. He's been on a pine. They get their stars on the floor now.
7 on the shot clock for the Blue Devils. Jefferson up to set the screen. Way downtown. Yes, by Kennard.
He's made big shots all year. Not afraid to take the big shot. Kennard, Mr. Ohio in basketball.
A lot of contact there. That'll go against Bacon.
But I don't understand. I see Bacon a little passive, both defensively and offensively. I don't know, in fairness, if something's bothering him, he's sick. But he doesn't seem to be playing with that energy you'd like out of a star player when your team's struggling on the road.
I agree. We've really seen him play far, far better with a lot more energy. And now he commits a foul. He has 14 points. He also has 9 rebounds.
Free throw line's been tough for him. Now here's where Isaac also has got to show that ability. That he's being charted 5th in the draft by Mr. Ford.
Isaac on a crossover. Tough. And fouled.
Current coach fired, and the new guy steps in.
So a little bit off tonight, but still time. And makes 1 of 2.
Remember the nightmarish night we saw at Notre Dame on the free throw line?
Yes. Oh, they were terrible.
Unbelievable.
That's another double-double for Jefferson. And before that foot injury, he did that on a regular basis.
Yeah, he was like Bonzi Costa's been doing up there fighting Irish. See him put the ball in the hands of Kennard. Usually good things happen. He'll drive, he'll find people, or he'll score, and then he'll find people. Oh, look at that ball movement.
Shot clock is down to 2, Dick. He's got to get that fall away up there and a miss.
Bad shot.
And it never got to the iron. Bacon, his 3 straight on. Rebound picked off by FSU. Forrest is going to be walking with it.
Yeah, he definitely took a step.
Look.
Well, you don't see the bounce. I watch him right now defensively. I'm watching him. He's really lacking that incredible intensity you'd like to see and that emotion.
Under 4.5 left at Cameron Indoor. Tatum whirling in, scoops in 2 more.
Oh, how sweet he is. How sweet. How special.
Walker in tight, denied. The kick out, Isaac. Tipped out again, another attempt now. Here's Angola Rodas. He'll drive it to his right. He can't finish.
4 opportunities.
Wow.
4 opportunities, Obi.
And finally a foul against Duke with 21.
There is nothing like kid's ability, tremendous range as a shooter. Lambright, a sleeper. Paul Biancardi, you should be writing about him.
Drop by the Vital household for a little lunch.
Absolutely. We go to another broken egg or first watch.
This was not done yet. Florida State down by 10, but Duke has the ball. Back off for Kennard.
Well, they're doing a better job now. They've been doing a better job defensively, playing a little smaller lineup.
4 on the shot clock and a whistle, and 66 tonight.
Wow.
Bacon steps back, a 2-pointer. He drains it.
He's got ability. He's got talent. Nobody's ever questioned that.
That's the closest since it was 21-14.
They got to lock up defensively. Got to talk to one another. Defense is communication, helping one another. Duke's getting a little bit passive right here.
Well, yeah, you're right. I was about to say he's taking a lot of time out there. Not full throttle attack like he was earlier. Now he goes with a left hand. He loves that window.
No, Josh Pruitt.
It was. They didn't change it.
Missed free throws. Oh, you got to come up with that.
Jackson poked out a play by Rattan Mays.
Bacon's playing Jefferson. There's a big size advantage inside for Jefferson. In fact, he's pointing, get me the ball.
Kennard thought about the 3. In strong, and he'll be at the line here for 2. Trying to put Duke in front by 10 again, and he does as that one drops.
It's great when you got a free throw shooter like that coming down the stretch. That's such a bonus.
Duke's made 12 out of 15 on the entry, and a foul against the...
Coming up a little later, Vanderbilt in Kentucky. Big game for Vandy.
Spring training time as he connects on the pair.
Kennard. You want to keep him away from that free throw line. And if Duke, they're going to get the ball to Kennard. Got Bacon playing Kennard right now. Star on star. Spreading the court. Duke usually excels at this time because they got good free throw shooters. And they spread the court. Great spacing.
Yeah, Duke as a team makes 75% for the year. Shot clock down to 4. Tatum lifts and hits it.
The Diaper Dandy has really elevated his game the second half of the year.
Back up to 10. Isaac stepping into a 3. Rebound comes back to the Blue Devils and Jackson.
This is getting ready to be tucked in a book as a win for Coach K. Just what he needs, another W in his career.
Getting closer and closer to 1,000 wins as the Duke head coach.
Unbelievable.
Already well beyond that overall.
What about 24-0 in Olympic basketball?
Yes, and the 3 gold medals. Tatum slamming on the brakes. Kennard came in, broke it up, and got it back.
He kept the ball alive. Terrific effort by Kennard. Gives you a big guard, great size. Oh, the Cameron Crazes love it. Now they're going to go to the dorm and study and become that lawyer, that doctor, that scientist, the genius, the politician.
Allen will back it away. Did not start in this one because of the ankle, but set some strong minutes here in the second half. Tatum again. And tipped back to Florida State with 45 seconds to go.
Look at that ability.
Bacon.
Oh, then he makes a bad pass. His baby's over. Look at that.
In for Bacon. He'll finish that, but it's been a long night for him.
You should come back with me to Florida, go to spring training.
You could, yeah.
Thursday, I'm going to see Smokey Robinson, and then I'm going Saturday to Blake Shelton. Come on down.
Got it all lined up. You're going to Vegas.
Yeah, going to Vegas.
For the West Coast Conference Tournament. I'll be there with you.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun. Gonzaga got beat by BYU, but they're certainly deserving of being a #1 seed. More. I mean, he lit my eyes up watching his driving. So Nolan Smith, Jeff Capel.
Bacon.
Too late, my friend.
Yep, 3-pointer.
Too late.
To make it 74-68. Still about 14 seconds to go here.
Came up too late.
Jackson fouled in midcourt. He had his hands all.
But they're dying to get him off that one line. And they got to win that choice.
And then brought back out as Coach K. Duke is going to win this one over Florida State and end the Seminoles' hopes for a co-championship in the ACC. There's your final score, 75-70. The Duke Blue Devils win it.